Everybody, thanks for watching. And just a quick reminder that stock market is now available. I know you guys have been waiting for this for a long time. So finally, it's here. It's out. There is no way you shouldn't be making money from the stock market if you understand what I talk about in this video. And you have to really think about a lot of these, there's a lot of videos out there to talk about the stock market, what you need to do and how to invest. And with many self-help videos or a lot of these videos that come out to give you guys courses on how to do real estate and so on and so forth, a lot of them are geared to confuse you. Stock market videos are going to use a bunch of terms, a bunch of stuff you don't understand or get. And when it's over, when the presentation is over, when you finish doing the whole course, you're going to be confused. You're going to be scratching your head and you're going to feel stupid. You're going to feel like, well, you don't understand how to move forward because you're not smart enough to understand what they was talking about. And that's what a lot of these, videos are aimed at, to confuse you, to make you think that you're not going to be successful because you're not smart enough to be successful because you didn't really understand what the person was talking about in the video. Now, if you watch my videos, I know how to put things in a way that everybody can understand. And if you really understand the market and how things work and what the market actually is, which is going to blow your mind when we get into the video, you should be able to make money, but it's stuff you need to understand first. So yeah, if you are a Never Pay Again member, the video is on Merkabah Academy right now. If you didn't receive a download today, you will receive one by tomorrow. If you didn't get the email for the digital download for the Never Pay Again members. It's only because we only can give out a certain amount of downloads per day, and it's a lot of you guys now. So if you don't get the digital download link today, you'll get it by tomorrow. And as I said, it's on Merkabah Academy for you to watch if you are a Never Pay Again member. But yes, the video is $89.99. And the reason why it's $89.99 is because you're going to make money if you follow what I told you in this video. There's no way you're not going to make money. But it's stuff you need to understand first. Now, if you can't afford $89.99, then you can't afford to invest in stocks anyway. So it's not a big deal. I got straight to the point about the market and what it is and how the companies are making money and what this stuff really does for people who invest, and how, the inside part of the market and what you're not seeing and what they're not telling you. So you'll see. And if you invest already, then this is going to make way more sense than anything you ever heard. And this is going to make your portfolio a lot better because you're going to have this information. Trust me on this. It's not as hard as people think it is. It's just, some homework you got to do first. But definitely take advantage, get the video. I am not leaving this video up for a long time. I'm just not going to do it. This is for serious people. It's for serious people only. If you ain't serious, then this video is not for you. If you're not really trying to invest in the market and make money, it's not for you. As I talked about in digital health and the previous videos with Microsoft, and how you had this whole bubble with the .com bubble, and you had the internet craze, and how if you invested money with Microsoft back in the 90s, you're probably a millionaire or billionaire today. Now, what happened back then where nobody would believe Microsoft was going to do what it's going to do? People thought the internet was some type of fad that wasn't going to catch on. They couldn't think of the uses. They couldn't think of what we could possibly do with the internet once it launched. So most people didn't invest. And then, most people didn't invest because they didn't see the vision. Now, when you think about it now, you look at the internet and look at everything that happened since then, we've been on the upward spike since then. And the internet has changed everything, and we can't live without it today. Think about in the 90s, the early 90s, how things was, and we live without no internet. We live without no social media. Imagine trying to do that today, having had social media and internet. How quick information is. That was a major thing that happened that changed the world. That's getting ready to happen again. And it's not with the internet, it's with digital health. And as we get into in the stock market video, how you're going to be able to take advantage of it, because these people are set and they are poised to make a whole new, crazy amount of money. And you already have trillion-dollar companies now. Amazon became a trillion-dollar company last year. We get into Amazon in the video. And people who were smart enough to understand how to use the market came up. and you're going to be able to come up. And that's why the video costs this much, because you're going to be able to make money tomorrow if you use, what I said. You're going to be able to make money immediately if you understand what I put in the video, and I broke it down so you can understand. So like I said, if you ain't got $89.99, right? Not about the price. You ain't got $89.99. You ain't got no money to invest in the market, no way. So it don't matter. But I'm not leaving the video up for forever. If you are on Merkabah Academy, if you are a member, lifetime member, never pay again member, the video will be there. Or if you're a never pay again member, the video will be there in the never pay again section. It will be there. It will not be on my site for sale for long. So get it now. Like I said, it's for serious people. I'll leave it up there for a little bit, and then it's going to be gone. And not weeks, but days. So take advantage of it. And it's for the people who have been emailing me about this. If you follow me on Instagram, you know what I do. Yeah, okay, I got money, but I made a lot of money from the market and from other investments. And I gave you guys some personal economics, one of the ways, but in this video, it's another way of, how I was able to do what I've done. Now, this video, I really wanted to just get into, talk about what's happening with the economy and how it's going to play a major role since we're talking about stocks. And again, we see the fourth stimulus they're talking about with Biden, as I talked about before, and how, again, the spending, talked about this in the last videos, the spending is going to continue. Corona stuff is still going on. Wanted to go to the Clippers game, not to see the Clippers, but just to go to the game because the Lakers is out. I'm a Sixers fan. I don't feel like flying over to Philly, but I wanted to go see a playoff game. You can't get into the Staples Center without being fully vaccinated or presenting a test that you are negative for SARS-CoV-2, for COVID. So now in LA, at least, you have to take a test or be fully vaccinated to get into the basketball game. And we know what's going to happen with football because during the draft, they just kept reiterating, our fully vaccinated draft rooms and fully vaccinated crowd. And we'll see, because they're going to subtly do this. Understand, if they don't blast this on the news and make a big deal out of it, you just got to deal with it when you get to the door. People are not going to be in an uproar about something that the news is not talking about. Now, people might put some stuff on social media and a couple people might comment on it, so on and so forth. But if the news is not making a big deal about it, and if we don't make it trending, nothing's going to get done. So people are, they're giving in. People are not fighting as hard as they should be about this whole thing. Now, if you want to section it off and have a section for, vaccinated and non-vaccinated, that should be something you do. But when you tell people, because they make you fill out a disclaimer when you pay for the tickets, because I have bought the tickets and then I had to sell them, which they sold. I made $50. But when you buy the ticket, you got to do a disclaimer and agree that, one, even though you're fully vaccinated, you can get corona. So what's the point? Even though you're fully vaccinated, you can get it. And it's telling you that if you're going to the Staples Center, that they are not going to be liable if you get corona or what have you. You have to agree to all this before you finish the process. So, as I said, stuff's going to be around. We don't know how far they're going to take it as far as what they're going to do with if you get vaccinated or not. And again, Biden's spending money. This is stuff you got to look at and pay attention to. And as we got into in the stock market video, paying attention to cryptocurrency, because as you can see and as you know already, it's dropping. Dogecoin dropping. We already know that Bitcoin down half. I got over 60,000. It's in the 30,000s now. But you have to understand, what's happening, what they're possibly going to do, and how it's going to affect the market. And then how understanding how digital health plays a major role in all of this and everything that's to come, because y'all don't understand what they get ready to roll out with soon. And there's entire websites up, as we got into in the video. There's a bunch of stuff that they're talking about that you're not seeing. The news is not talking about it, but it's like when you find out about it, then you go to the website, it's huge. And it's like a big deal. And it's like, well, like this is amazing. How come they're not releasing this? They're sitting on it. And they have to sit on it. So then when you go and check these companies, stock price, companies you never heard of, 200, 400 is trading it per share. You never heard of this stuff. like I said, you're going to see what's getting ready to happen. And the world is getting ready to change, just like the world changed with Microsoft, with the internet, and the .com bubble. Everything's getting ready to change. Like I said, 5G is not fully active. Forget what they're telling you. It's not fully active. You can see that because it's still taking a long time to download some stuff. That's not 5G. They're just telling you it's 5G. It's not fully ready. 5G is so fast. It's so much better. And it's going to be ready soon. It's going to be 100% ready soon. It's telling you, it's not fully. We really go look at the official report. It's not fully ready, or we have the strongest 5G, but it's not the full capability of what 5G is going to be when all this stuff is done. And it's coming, but it's stuff that they have to do first. They got to put in place first before they can do all this. So you'll see. Now, they're attacking Bitcoin with the whole normal stuff. They're using it to fund terrorism. They're using it to sell drugs. They're using it to launder money. And because of this speculation, they can put regulations in place. They can regulate cryptocurrencies. And as we talked about in the video, it's stuff that's happening that you need to be up on if you are a Coinbase or if you're a cryptocurrency investor. And if you don't know what you're doing, because a lot of y'all are just getting lucky. And you need to understand how this stuff works and the way you need to be trading. I want you to think about the Federal Reserve and think about how long you think they're going to let this last, or if they are allowing this to exist for a reason. Plain and simple. Look up the word seigniorage, as we talked about in the DVD, and understand what that is, and understand why they're not going to allow this stuff to go on for too long. But at the end of the day, something's going to have to happen. Something is going to have to change, and we're heading towards that. And like I said, Biden is going to be the person who brings it all to fruition. And in the meantime, there's going to be a lot of money made. Bezos made $90 billion last year. Stock went up 200 points like a month. We're going to see some major growths in stocks coming up. The debt for the dollar is growing. Gas prices are growing. It's not going to stop. We're going to see gas hit all-time high at some point. And then people are going to start to get worried about the dollar and speculating this and that, which is going to cause, a big rift in a lot of different things. But if you know what you're doing, if you understand stuff, you can make money. There's no way you shouldn't make money off of this. Me knowing what I know and seeing what's been happening since like 2015, I've been making a killing since then off of, understanding what's about to happen and what's taking place and what must happen in order for this to happen, if you understand what that means. But we got into a lot in the video. Like I said, invest in yourself, take advantage by the video. It's not going to be up for long. Get it, make money. Whether you do or don't, that's up to you. This is something that, trust me, you want to know. If not even to invest in, to have this information for later, if you're going to invest, you need to understand what this really is, what the stock market really is about, and the questions that nobody is asking and people not asking themselves when they invest. So like I said, we got into a lot. So I wanted to plug this real quick and keep you guys abreast with the books. And they're coming. I promise you guys. Apologize for the delay. It's just, I'm giving you guys nice books. And, it's not the price will go up on the books. They're not going to be $100. Another thing I forgot to say, because they're worth more. The book is now over 700 pages. The new book, the second edition, over 700 pages now, and more pictures, colorized as well. It's nicer, but price will go up on that book. I'm gonna keep it where it's at for now. Appreciate everybody who took the time to support and purchase and everything. And I will see you guys next video, and I will see you guys in the stock market DVD. A lot to talk about. And there will be a second video to that video, as I said in the video, because I want to go back and those stocks that I mentioned in the video, when they go up, when the time is right, I want to revisit it and show you exactly what happened and how we all make money. So thanks for taking the time to watch and support. See you next video.